Hey folks, Twisted Christian. Today I want to discuss is possibly one of the 8 wells of Kim Clement. Kim Clement prophesied that there would be 5 new energy sources. 5 new energy sources that would come out that would affect the United States. Fusion experiment breaks record. Blast out 10 quadrillion watts of power. Scientists use an unconventional method of creating nuclear fusion to yield a record-breaking burst of energy of more than 10 quadrillion watts by firing the intense beams of light from the world's largest lasers at a tiny pellet of hydrogen. Now, as far as this is concerned, I want to read a couple things from Kim Clement because this particular type of power that they are developing is going to be very powerful. And I'm getting ready to show you in some of the Kim Clement prophecies that he talked about. And he also mentioned the word fusion. He actually mentioned it a lot of times in various prophecies. But he's also mentioned it when he's talking about energy. Alright, so this prophecy comes from January 26, 2008. New energy, and God says, because of the restoration of the energy and vitality and vigor among my body, so I will release very soon the new source of energy, the new sources of energy to this nation. It will only truly come when my people enter in the new realm of energy that is coming from the oil of the Lord. The oil of the Lord shall bring the flame, and your flame shall not go out. Your candle shall not go out. This energy that I bring to America shall cause the candle or the flame to burn continuously and never come to an end, says the Lord. Now that prophecy there is very, very powerful because basically he's saying that we're going to have a new source of energy that it's never going to run out. All right, and that was back all the way in 2008. And then we have all these fusion experiments that are going on, that have been going on, and just more recently it broke records. You could do the research on Google. Just type in fusion energy to get a better understanding because I don't understand everything how it works and I can't really explain it. But I believe that this is going to lead basically to an unlimited supply of energy, as Kim Clement prophecy says that it'll be like a burning candle that never goes out. Just reading this headline, physicists just broke the laser fusion record, generating 700 times the U.S. energy grid. So this is going to be pretty powerful, and you would think that this is something that especially the left would want to promote and want to, hey, we need to get this energy. We need to get this energy source going. We need to release this energy source. But I don't see that happening at all, and it's just only basically just to continue the division. So I'm going to go ahead and read another Kim Clement prophecy. This one comes from May 6, 2010. God said, I'm going to send 2 signs. God likes to send signs. He doesn't like to be told when to bring a sign, but he sends signs. And this is all about the energy that's about to be released. The energy crisis is coming to an end. The energy crisis is coming to an end. Kim, that's impossible. Why? Well, CNN, you have the news before the pews right now, hearing from God. I've spoken about it for years. In my vision, when I saw the hand of the betrayer in the White House, I saw the word ecology. And the Spirit of the Lord said to me that this is a sign, because when these signs happen in the earth, I'm going to bring forth this new energy. It's going to change the life of every human being, everything. All right, so there again, we have another powerful message. He talks a little bit about the big E also in this prophecy too as well. So when I look at these things, we talk about the hand of the betrayer in the White House and the word ecology. So we need to look at those things and see where we are at. I have an idea, but I think that until this current administration is no longer in power, we're not going to see these new energy sources released on a massive scale. So in another prophecy that comes from April 20th, 2012, so also in this, he also talks about fusion and optical fusion. So I think that leads me more to this particular new energy source. Now, of course, the reason why he gave it to us was so that we could invest. So I'm just, as I go and do the research, I'm finding, the top 12 fusion energy startups. These are all private. And also, too, the Fusion Base Energy Organization. And so it takes a look at there's a list of all these different companies that are involved in fusion energy. And there's only 2 that are actually public. One is called ENN. So we have here ENN Energy Holdings Limited. Right, so this is one of the companies that's on the list that's publicly traded. But it's also based out of China. So I haven't done any research. First of all, it's already out of my price range. And second of all, it is based out of China. But one of the things is, of course, and I'll keep saying this, is that, when Kim Clement prophesizes about these wells, they are usually affordable to the masses. Now, with the privacy list, of course, God may be speaking to maybe some of these private companies. A lot of times you got to have a lot of money in order to invest. So there's going to be a lot of research that is going to have to be done if you guys are looking at maybe any of these companies. And there's a lot of companies here that are dealing with fusion energy. So you just need to be careful and do your due diligence. And maybe between the research between you guys and myself, that we are actually able to find, maybe a private way to invest in some of these companies. But we got to be prayerful and be careful too as well. And then, of course, Lockheed Martin is the only other company that is working on fusion experiments. So, but their stock is $349. So that's not something that I am going to even consider just because of the high price. And I think that when Kim Clement gives us these wells, these financial wells, that it's going to be inexpensive for us to actually get in. And the other thing, like I said, Kim Clement talked about 5 different energy sources. So there's actually, when you're actually looking and you're researching all of Kim Clement prophecies, you got to be mindful that there are multiple prophecies of at least 5 different energy sources. So you kind of have to categorize them in different ways and try not to mix them if they are indeed, it spells it out pretty clear as far as when he's prophesying about these energy sources. So folks, I think we are just one step closer. I believe that this fusion, this nuclear fusion energy or fusion energy, laser fusion energy, whatever they are exactly calling it, I believe that this could be the very energy source that the light on the candle will never go out. So this is the beginning. I'm going to have to do a follow-up video on this and present maybe some additional research, and whatever research that you guys come up with, that could be a possibility that we can actually invest in a company at a inexpensive price that we can get in. So that's one thing for sure that Kim Clement wanted us to do, to take part of this wealth transfer, is to do our due diligence and to watch everything with the eagle eye and watch out for these signs and all these other different events that are associated around energy. And from what I've just been reading, these new energy sources are going to come around a time when all these other Kim Clement prophecies that are just going to be coming to pass, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Because folks, once we get to that point when things are restored, all these different wells are just going to start opening. So we need to make sure that we are, doing the research, and so we can put ourselves into position. So anyways, folks, leave a like, give a share, comment any information you guys might have on this. I thank you guys for listening. And if you guys like these videos that I bring to you, you can support. The links are down below in the description, PayPal or Patreon. And I appreciate all the people who do support and support the things that I am trying to bring to the community. So thank you guys for listening. God bless.